The chameleon, with its independently rotating eyes, lightning-fast tongue, and most famously, its ability to shift its skin color in an instant, is one of the most iconic animals on Earth. For years, people have told simple stories about why chameleons change color, to blend in with their surroundings, to hide from predators, or to sneak up on unsuspecting prey. But the real science behind chameleon color change is far more fascinating, far more complex, and far more surprising than any myth you've ever heard. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden world of chameleons to uncover the truth about how and why these remarkable reptiles transform their appearance, revealing a biological masterpiece that's equal parts engineering, communication, and survival. Let us start with the biggest myth of all. Chameleons do not change color mainly to camouflage. This is the story we've all been told since childhood, but it's only a tiny part of the truth. In fact, camouflage is a secondary benefit for most chameleon species, not the main reason they shift their hues. If you spend even a few minutes watching a chameleon in the wild, you'll see it change color when it meets another chameleon, when it basks in the sun, or when it feels threatened, not just when it moves from a green leaf to a brown branch. This simple observation tells us that something far more important is driving their color changes, and it all starts with the unique structure of their skin. To understand chameleon color change, we have to look at the microscopic layers of their skin, a design so precise it rivals human-made technology. A chameleon's skin has two main layers of specialized cells that work together to create every shade and pattern you see. The outer layer is made of pigment cells, which contain red, yellow, and brown pigments that can spread or shrink. But these pigments alone can't create the bright blues, greens, and iridescent purples that make chameleons so striking. The real magic lies in the inner layer, a set of cells called iridophores, which are packed with tiny transparent nanocrystals. These crystals are arranged in a tight, regular grid, and their spacing is the key to every color change a chameleon makes. Here is the science. In simple terms, when light hits these nanocrystals, it bounces off and creates color through a process called structural coloration. This is different from the pigment color that paints a bird's feathers or a flower's petals. Structural color is made by the way light interacts with tiny ordered structures, not by colored chemicals. For chameleons, the crystals in their iridophores can stretch or compress in a split second, changing the distance between each crystal. When the crystals are tightly packed, they reflect short wavelengths of light bright blues and greens. When the crystals spread apart, they reflect longer wavelengths, yellows, oranges, and reds. By adjusting the spacing of these nanocrystals, chameleons can create an endless spectrum of colors, from soft pastels to vivid neon-like hues, all without changing a single pigment cell. Now, let us talk about the top reasons chameleons use this incredible ability, starting with the most important one: communication. Chameleons are solitary creatures for most of their lives, and they don't make sounds or use body language like other animals. Instead, their skin is their primary language, and every color change sends a clear message to other chameleons. Male chameleons are the most dramatic communicators, using bright, bold colors to show dominance, attract mates, or warn rivals away. When a male chameleon wants to impress a female, he will shift into his brightest shades, vibrant blues, electric greens, and fiery reds, displaying his health and strength. If another male enters his territory, the dominant chameleon will turn even brighter, puff up his body, and flash his colors as a warning. If the rival doesn't back down, both males will darken their skin to deep browns or blacks, a sign of aggression before a fight. Females have their own color language too, using subtle shifts to signal their mood and reproductive status. A female chameleon that is ready to mate will show soft, welcoming colors, while one that is not interested will turn dark, patchy, or even display bright warning colors to tell males to stay away. This color-based communication is critical for chameleon survival, as it helps them avoid unnecessary fights, find mates, and maintain their solitary lifestyles without conflict. It has a silent, visual conversation that plays out every day in the treetops, and it is far more important to chameleons than blending into the leaves. The second major reason chameleons change color is thermoregulation, controlling their body temperature. Reptiles are cold-blooded, meaning they can't make their own body heat, so they rely on their environment to stay warm or cool. Chameleons have perfected color change as a tool to regulate their temperature with incredible precision. When a chameleon is cold, it will turn dark brown or black because dark colors absorb more heat from the sun. This allows it to warm up faster in the early morning when the rainforest air is cool. When it gets too hot, the chameleon will shift to light green, white, or pale yellow colors that reflect sunlight and keep it from overheating. This temperature-driven color change happens automatically without the chameleon even thinking about it, making it a vital survival tool in the fluctuating temperatures of the rainforest canopy. Camouflage, the myth we all know, is still a useful skill for chameleons, but it is not the star of the show. Most chameleons have a base color that matches their natural habitat: green for leafy rainforests, brown for dry branches, gray for rocky areas, and they only make small, subtle shifts to blend in when they feel threatened. This gentle color change helps them hide from birds, snakes, and small mammals that hunt them, but it is a passive defense, not an active choice. A chameleon will never put on a bright display to hide. It will only tone down its colors to match its surroundings when it needs to stay out of sight. This is why you'll rarely see a chameleon turning neon pink to match a flower. Its color changes are always tied to communication, temperature, or gentle camouflage, not random matching. Different chameleon species have different color-changing abilities, and some are far more dramatic than others. The Panther chameleon, native to Madagascar, is the most famous color changer, capable of shifting through nearly every color of the rainbow in seconds. Males of this species have the most vibrant displays, while females are more subdued. The veiled chameleon from the Arabian Peninsula has a large crest on its head and changes color to show mood and temperature, with bright greens and yellows for excitement and dark browns for stress. The tiny pygmy chameleon, no bigger than your thumb, has limited color-changing skills, sticking to soft browns and greens to blend in with leaf litter as it spends its life on the forest floor instead of in the treetops. These differences show how color change has evolved to fit each species' habitat and lifestyle, proving it not just a one-size-fits-all trick. Scientists didn't fully understand chameleon color change until 2015, when a team of researchers in Switzerland studied the nanocrystals in chameleon skin using high-powered microscopes. Before this study, everyone thought chameleons changed color by spreading or shrinking pigment cells, like octopuses or squid. But the research revealed the crystal structure was the real secret, a discovery that rewrote the books on reptile biology. This breakthrough showed just how unique chameleons are. No other reptile, fish, or amphibian uses nanocrystals to create color in the same way. It has a one-of-a-kind adaptation that has made chameleons one of evolution's most incredible success stories. Chameleons have been on Earth for over 100 million years, evolving alongside dinosaurs and surviving mass extinctions to thrive in the forests of Madagascar, Africa, the Middle East, and parts of Europe. Their color-changing ability is just one part of their amazing toolkit. Their eyes can rotate 360 degrees independently, letting them look forward and backward at the same time. Their tongues can shoot out faster than the human eye can see, grabbing prey in 0.07 seconds. Their feet are shaped like pincers, letting them grip branches tightly as they move through the trees. Every part of the chameleon's body is built for life in the treetops, and color change is the final piece that makes them perfectly adapted to their world. When you watch a chameleon change color now, you'll never see it the same way again. It is not just a cute trick or a way to hide it, as a complex form of communication, a precise temperature control system, and a masterpiece of natural engineering. It is a reminder that the natural world is full of hidden secrets, waiting for us to look closer and ask questions. Chameleons have been keeping this secret for millions of years, and today, we've finally uncovered the truth behind one of nature's most amazing wonders. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel